analysis, or we go to sleep and wake up with a brand new analysis, but we don't run right over and break it. We wait a week or so just to let it gel. And okay, each conference, convention, program, we done reviewed this and we could see where it's coming from. Example. Okay, the other thing, the last thing that I'd like to mention is, well, we talked about white girls, Iranians, Indians, South Africans, highly burying them. They used every kind of man. When I was in Oakland, some of the Indian brothers, there was some certain islands, Fiji Islands, they were still Indian food, everything. Like they bring their daughter by, that Indian hair, these girls would have hair down to their back, for marriage and what have you. And this is a sister and and I'm not at that time, I'm not gonna get married. I'm busy, I got stuff to do. Iranians, they didn't stop this till a few years ago. There's one Negro that I knew, he was with us, I knew he was the police. He said, it was a lady gave me a card and was giving me a talk. I'm doing right what you say. I'm in such and such a state now. My son just graduated. He's in college. He's 19. I'm all by myself and da 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 da. So I said, man, they trying to set me up. He said, no, I think she was just hitting on you to let you know she's free and available. I said, that's what I meant. I know and I didn't go for it. Okay. So everybody ran their girls through here or through there, wherever they, in every shape, form. Well, they usually shape that reasonable, but every look, every type of hair, every type of lips that you can think of, Negro lips, white folks' lips, Julia Roberts' lips, when they didn't put that stuff to make their lips big, but they still white. Well, that's what they call Julia Roberts' lips, They stopped doing it. Do you know where the white folks are putting the little stuff in their lip to make their lips bigger? Yes, and then they hate niggas with everything that we got. They even had white women years ago wearing cornrows and naturals. They'd fall out every hour or so. White boys trying to wear dreads, everything, stuff like that. But it's okay. It's okay. What do we have to say about Boss Man? His mojo is not working anymore. Just like the guy said, I got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you. Yep. The white man's mojo is not working. The Zionist mojo is not. This is just a historical reality. Okay. I'm not going to talk no trash, but I was, it goes back to the bitch slap stuff that the white man is just through. And he's getting whooped. He don't have to cooperate with us. In fact, we're going to feed him with a long handle spoon. You want it? You stay out there with it. Because when you come here to me with it, it's going to be unable to handle, and everybody blame it on me. I said, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. And I told him a while back, that's your last chance, boss man. I don't, there's a certain level of yakin in what we're doing. Certainty. It's human certainty, not the ultimate certainty. Like Allah certain that that's going to happen. But with human certainty, this stuff is kicking in and has been kicking in for 50 years. Okay. So tomorrow we'll get ready to ease out to PGMA. And what time did you want? I'm going to cook some more tonight. What time did you want to get ready to go out?
Yeah, I guess I can probably be here as early as 10, loading up the car. I know the Juma, the first one is at 12, I think.
Would it be at 12 or 1:30?
Yeah, let me actually double check.
Because see, this is a different time.
Yeah.
But if you can get here at 10, see, we can go out there and get set up and get everything burning and rolling. And I'm going to have the speaker there, and I'm going to invite people to have something, not speeches, but just welcome. And we're trying to pay you back for all of your help in assisting us to maintain. I was going to talk about RoboCop and Captain Ted. Well, I'll just wrap up with, you remember Captain Ted, I'm sure. Captain Ted could shoot so good. They told me they went to the pistol range, and you know where you shoot a face in a target and then shoot it out with the last bullet? That's the way they was at. Maybe they was exaggerating. But Captain Ted was a Marine captain, and him and his friend, they was sent by to, because we was talking about jihad and martyrdom during those years. And they didn't understand what we meant, that we was not in a weapons collection mode or going out and seeking physical martyrdom against the system, using weapons, using their techniques. So the government sent him here. He was a specialist in that. He was good at it. And he was to train our crew to get ready for that. It's like letting it wither on the vine. I said, no, we don't, we're not going out in the woods. We're not doing we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't even think about it hardly. That's not what we're going to win with. At that time, we was winning with whatever we was doing, and we was whooping behind, I'm telling you. But the language sounds like, at that time especially. And so they thought that they would trap us with weapons like they did other people. And we never just fell for it. So Captain Ted was serious on that. Another guy, he worked out at Lorton. At Lorton, they called him RoboCop. And he used to come to our place on 8th Street, needing guidance and help, you know. Out there, he was a mean joker out there. But he was playing like he accepted Islam. He was the only one that figured it could stand up under the pressure of what we're talking about. So they called him RoboCop. So I asked him when I'd go out, I said, yeah, guy come out here, Officer so-and-so, we still have a name tag on him. He all looking for something. Huh? No, RoboCop. Well, he would come when he would come at night, and he would come at other times when there was nobody there hardly. Yeah, and he was, so I asked all the brothers out there, they said, yeah, man, that's RoboCop. I said, yeah. So, but I knew it all the time. I wasn't going to accept, Anyway, everything they tried with us said none of it has worked. I don't know of anything that has worked. None. It's not even in the right direction. You know why? Because they're not in the right direction. And so if we're headed in the right direction, they don't have anything to use on us. The only thing they can use is trying to get you going in the wrong direction. And if they get you headed in the wrong direction, they got tons of stuff. They just load you up. So they don't have nothing to use. Because They ain't got nothing to use. So the last thing I want to mention is their regression into crackpotism. You got to remember now, the system is already into crackpotism. Watch the news. The emperor with no clothes, the man running all around the world and everybody laughing at him. Right now. Whatever conference, the South American conference. First of all, nobody from the Caribbean even go, if I remember right. 14 countries of the Caribbean don't go, and everybody else sent, Mexico didn't go. Now, you know Mexico's right. Good God Almighty. They don't go. And then some of their people don't go, and they don't send even a high-level representative. If on television, it was last month, they make fun of the old boss man that go to sleep all the time. You know, the president. And they have the vice president waking him up all the time. I don't know if anybody saw that coming from Saudi Arabia. That just you can see it on your phone when you get time. Saudi Arabia, you could find it. Saudi Arabia harpoons or whatever they call lampoons. President, what's the name?
Oh, yeah. They did put together a Saturday Night Live skit about Biden. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, I think. They did it.
Well, this came from Saudi Arabia. Not. It was kind of like Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah, it was like Saturday Night. It was like their own version of it.
Yeah, their own version. Yeah, they just making fun of him. Okay,
That Kamala right next to him, nudging him, trying to wake him up.
wake him up, and he losing his place. I mean, you got to think about it. This is the United States of America. This is boss man, and he ain't acting like it. He ain't even trying to. When he try to act like the way boss man used to act, he's acting like a 1950s type boss man, and he don't have. It ain't like that no more. But I guess that's when he went to Congress 40 years ago, so he's acting like back in the day. And it ain't working. Anyway, are there any questions or any comments? No, we're just going to roll right along, and if there's no more questions or comments, thank you very much. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.